Hello, this is JP Hrisoulas with a second installment on laying up a stack, billet, faggot, whatever you want to call it, for pattern welding. The pieces that you saw me clamp have been more or less pared down on the belt grinder, so they're more or less smooth. All little hangings are off or taken away. Now, I like wiring. A lot of other makers will go ahead and weld these with an arc welder or a TIG welder or a MIG welder, something like that. I don't like doing that for a couple reasons. The number one is it adds stuff to the weld, which is not fun. Now to wire it, I get my baling wire. You just tap it tight, just like this. You bring it up, turn it once. You cut off about that much, and you tighten it up. Just like this, using little pliers. The big one though about doing wire is if you weld it, these are thin layers and they're going to spring out this way when the outer layers get tight and get hot, and that's because the layers are expanding while the inside is still cold and dimensional. And the wiring, sorry about that, allows you the luxury of having, instead of them going out this way, they stretch that way. Because if you weld them, they can't stretch that way, they can only go that way. And metal's got to go somewhere, right? So, besides, I just like doing it this way because it's the way I learned. I'm so old-fashioned, sometimes I amaze myself. So let's trim these back here like this. You only got to do a couple of these. But just tighten them up, and these will be removed as you weld down the length. This is really simple to do. You want to bend this down a little bit, get this nice and tight. Get that pigtail tight here. Tighten that pigtail a little bit more. Snip that off right about there. You advance it in the vise. Not that much. I'm going to put one here and one up there. This end will go on the fire first. Take this piece of wire. Cut more wire. Kind of awkward doing it this way with this camera in the way, but it works. It'll work. Actually, I might not need that third band. You can see this piece is only not that long. It's not even, it's about 2/3 of the length I usually weld. Yeah, I think just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put a third wrapping on this one. Make it a little more secure. And that will take care of that. I got to turn them on a little bit. Now I tap them with a hammer to get these bends nice and tight, because it will loosen up some as you heat it for the weld, but that's the nature of the beast. So I get rid of this thing because it's bashing me in the hand. That's better. This is all well wired up now. And we're ready. Cut that pigtail off right about there. Take it out of the vise. Tap everything, make sure it's all set to go. And we are ready to weld it up. That's that part. So that'll be the next in our installment on how to do this. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Please hit the like button if you haven't done so. Please tell your friends that the grumpy old bastard's back to making videos. Tell them to at least pop in and say hello, leave a comment, say hello, say hi, tell me to drop dead, whatever you want to. I'll answer if I can. Thank you so much for your time and effort in watching the video. I appreciate it. May the wise Lord bless you and your family and your friends. May He keep you safe, sound, and healthy on this new year. From my neo-pagan friends, Happy Yule, Merry Yule. For my Jewish friends, I hope Hanukkah is enjoyable for you folks. Everybody else, Merry Christmas. And thank you so much for your time. May Mazda bless. Bye-bye.